Courtney Cox here with Doug Kyed and Zach Cox at NFL opening night here in Minnesota for the Super Bowl. Patriots and Eagles, they're talking to media. It's kind of a circus around here. We've had a busy day, though. It's been a long day. All of us flew in this morning. You guys earlier than myself. But so far, biggest takeaway of the Super Bowl so far in less than 24 hours.
Well, it's kind of funny. It happened very early in the morning, but Tom Brady did his weekly appearance on WEEI, and he cut the interview short because of some comments that Alex Reimer, a radio host on the station, made on Thursday night. Reimer has been suspended indefinitely for calling Brady's 5-year-old daughter a pissant. Tom Brady did not appreciate this very much.
Annoying, I think it was annoying.
Pissant. Yeah, even worse. Brady did say here to reporters that he hopes that Reimer doesn't get fired, so Brady certainly is taking the high road, but he also said in the interview with WEEI that he might not return for his interview with the station, so that's kind of up in the air right now, but yeah, Super Bowl's all around us, and that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it was surprising to see because that typically is probably Tom Brady's longest kind of media availability of the week. He talks to WEEI for much longer than he holds his weekly press conference for. So to see him cut it off after 3 or 4 minutes this morning was definitely a surprise. But when you look at him from his perspective, it's pretty justified.
And we got to talk about the gloves. If we're talking about Tom Brady, he's still rocking the gloves. Not red
Tommy
this time.
gloves.
They are black, a little bit understated. But it's kind of making the story even bigger, I think, in my opinion, than it actually is.
I feel like he's messing with us at this point. He's wearing like these two huge black winter gloves, and I mean, yes, we are above a hockey rink right now, so
it is cold.
A little cold, but not. I mean, my hands are perfectly fine right now.
Yeah, I said last week he should have gone with a foam finger or maybe a hockey glove, steal one from one of the Wild players, or just go kind of full oven mitts. If you're gonna keep wearing the gloves, you gotta at least mix it up and get some creativity in there.
All right, so we know what your biggest takeaway from the day is, Zach.
Just probably that as well, and just the hoopla that this is every year. I mean, we were all at this event last year down in Houston, and you don't really get the sense of how crazy it is down here until you come back, and it's just wall to wall. I mean, we're right in the middle of the Eagles' availability right now. It's a little more subdued than the Patriots was a little bit earlier, but you see guys like Bernard Reedy and practice squad players who most Patriots fans probably don't even know. They'll have 10, 15 reporters around him from all around the world just asking him every question under the sun, and it's got to be kind of cool for those guys who don't really get into the media spotlight. Maybe kind of cool, maybe kind of annoying, getting questions over and over again, but yeah, it's definitely a fun event.
Yeah, you have to wait in line to talk to practice squad guys, which is very strange, and today I followed around Ted Karras, the Patriots' backup offensive lineman. I just wanted to see what this was like from a player's perspective, and at first I was worried, are people going to come talking to Ted Karras? Steady stream the entire night. Couldn't get a word in edgewise with all the reporters around.
Well, I got Jacob Hollister, and he did sing for us. You can catch that on NESN.com, so make sure to check that out. Another thing that I wanted to bring up was the fans that are in the stands. There are fans here from Vikings fans to Eagles fans to Patriots fans. Eagles fans started doing the Skol chant. They have now changed it to say Foles by the end of it. They start with Skol and go to Foles.
I actually kind of like that.
I like it. It is a baller move, and I'm here for it.
I think, well, when the Eagles were introduced, there was a lot of boos.
Tons.
And me being a dumb person didn't really understand why, but it's the Vikings fans.
It's got to be a rough week for the Vikings fans.
Yes.
I mean, you have that miracle win over the Saints in the divisional round, then you come out and get stomped and basically humiliated on your in the NFC Championship game. Then you have to have that team that humiliated you come and spend a week in your home city with all their fans just kind of rubbing it in your face. Rough week to be a Vikings fan.
And the other team is the Patriots, who everyone hates.
I think, though, if it was any other city, it would be way more brutal. People are so nice
Very
here.
kind.
Minnesota nice is a real thing.
Almost uncomfortably nice.
Yes, we were saying that on the way in.
I do think that there's thousands of reporters in Minnesota from Philadelphia, New England, the Northeast. If anything could make Minnesotans not nice, it's going to be this week. Yeah, it'll be this week.
Absolutely. All right, well, we will be here all week long in Minnesota, so you want to make sure to keep it locked in. NESN.com, you can follow along with Zach on Twitter at Zach Cox NESN, at Doug Kyed, or myself at Cox Courtney. But like I said, NESN.com will be the main hub for all your Super Bowl content. It's going to be a long week. It's going to be a great week.